Cheers. Great news. I love you. Bye.
A shout out to Monique. We're gonna start off with Rollie, Poly, Snacks and Meals. Okay. She did have her interview with Jason Lee, and y'all know the clips have just been dropping. And she actually opens up about her experience on Baddies Wakanda, and she said them people was looking at us like, what the hell are y'all doing in my country? Wow. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Baddies, they just come over and bring degeneracy. They fighting and drinking and twerking and stuff like that. Not saying that they don't got that, because they got that worldwide, right? But I get it. I totally get it, man. Let's see what Jason Lee got to say. Fair use. Shout out to Zeus for the clip.
Africa. I thought that was just so disrespectful.
Disrespectful
to the motherland.
Their people was looking at us like, what the hell are you doing in my country, doing all this stuff? And it was so embarrassing. And at one point, they were about to, like, they were getting angry.
The Africans?
Yes. I was like, okay, they got them spears. I'm not trying to get hit with nothing.
So were you fighting around the local people?
No, I would be embarrassed. Even that one African man told us, he was looking, and he was like, American women look old.
He said that?
Yes. And I'm like, that's all that liquor. That's all that.
Damn, that was shade. The American women look old. All right. I guess, but it seemed like Roller agreed with him. So I guess they, you know, I guess they agree, or I guess she agreed, but I'm like, damn.
What the fuck is that? Bitch, that's shade. Humble yourself.
You know? But I mean, she said they didn't fight in public and nothing like that. So with them, you know, renting out the Airbnbs, you know, whatever the case may be, the venues where they was fighting, like the Ninja Place and stuff, like they already knew what they was getting themselves into, right? And then obviously when it comes to the baddies doing bookings out there, people obviously knew who they were, right? So they, like, to me, what was the whole surprise? Because basically you got your whole audience. You know what I mean? You just got your African audience when it comes to baddies. So the way they looking at y'all, maybe it's the way they was dressing, maybe, or something, or like their mannerisms, you know what I mean? That maybe that I can see, but like if it comes to like where the action was actually going down and they was on the baddies antics and stuff like that, I would have thought maybe that was, you know, I mean that would be expected, right? Because it's baddies fans. DTB jumping off the damn stage, elbowing Dolly and Ivory fighting in the club, like, you know what I mean? That was still a baddies audience. Like, what did y'all expect? I'm just saying, I don't know.
Every day, baddie, shot o'clock. I'm even tired of saying that. But yes, I would not have done anything in front of them to embarrass myself. And there were children too. Mm-hmm. Like when we first moved into the house and they were playing the drums, man, those kids, they was like, what in the world? They were so intrigued but scared at the same time because they didn't know what was going on.
But even you hiding liquor from the other baddies, like you trying to hide liquor to keep them from drinking, but these girls would fight to go find the liquor, the bottles. Why?
I'm not even gonna lie.
Damn, y'all alcoholics like that? Y'all should have been hiding the damn food. How the hell you hiding liquor? They should have been. It should have been a reciprocal thing. All right, it should have been a smooth transaction. She hide the alcohol from Cold Colorist and Summer and all of them, right? And they hide the food from Roller. I think that's a fair exchange. They would have been detoxing, you know what I mean, from the alcohol, and she would have lost a few pounds. Let's just be honest, y'all. Let's just be honest.
Bitch, you not finna sit your fat ass right here and eat this motherfucking good ass motherfucking chicken and this biscuit in my motherfucking face, bitch. The fuck? Bitch, I'm about to beat your motherfucking ass. Give me that chicken or I'm beating your ass.
Yeah, you right. This is all ghetto. I don't even know why I'm acting surprised. Yeah.
I was supplying some liquor.
Wait, do the baddies get health insurance? Because at some point y'all need insurance to go deal with all these wounds. How do you get wound care?
You tell me. I didn't cut an artery cut in my butt cheek. We had to go to the hospital and they said I cut a small artery in my butt cheek. And I had to pay that medical bill. I had to pay all my medical bills. We don't get that.
Your butt cheek. What?
Wait. Let me think.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That sound crazy. And how we know they ain't got nothing to do with them botched surgeries that you keep having back to 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 back. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I don't know. It's just suspicious.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Wait, do the baddies get health insurance? Because at some point, y'all need insurance to go deal with all these wounds. How do you get wound care?
You tell me. I didn't cut an artery cut in my butt cheek. We had to go to the hospital, and they said I cut a small artery in my butt cheek. And I had to pay that medical bill. I had to pay all my medical bills. We don't get that. Black eyes, busted eyebrows. Go on, baby, have some insurance because they ain't paying for nothing.
That makes sense though. They getting a real big bag, meaning that the money that they're getting from Zeus, you can pay for some health insurance. You can afford some health insurance. So I can see that side of it. I can, especially somebody like Roller. Roller is a Zeus veteran, so I don't know what she getting. You know what I mean? If you know they saying that Marissa getting 100,000, you know, NLE Chopper baby mama and stuff. You know, I can only imagine what Roller is getting per season. You know what I mean? Probably the same thing, maybe even more, just from seniority. 150,000, 200,000. You know what I mean? So I get that. You can afford some health insurance, right? I would have thought Zeus you know, afforded it. You know, I don't know. I don't know. The way they be getting instant care when they on the show, you know, with the bandages and the slings and all that stuff. You would think that they get some type of care, but I don't know. I don't think Roller know exactly what she talking about, but then again, she could. I don't know, y'all. But she's so damn hypocritical because I'm tired of seeing her. This is the same hoe that literally says after every season she's done with baddies. She's done with Zeus. So the fans have made a whole compilation of her lying, talking about she's leaving, right? Fans are calling out Roller for saying she is quitting every season just for her to return. Oh, man, why is it so low? But basically, these are all the separate times. She says she's leaving every time. That's 3 right here. All right. This is 4. All right. I think this is from Baddie South. So this is 4 times right here. All right. Yeah. So she said it way more than that. Because I remember she did that interview. I forgot what interview she did, but she was basically talking about, yeah, I'm done with Zeus. I'm done with baddies. You know, I'm on the bigger and better things and blah, blah, blah. And all she do is come right back. All right. So why lie?
Now, Piggy. I hate when people lie. Do not lie. Now, Piggy. I hate when people lie. Do not lie.
Girl, you is lying through your motherfucking teeth.
Another lie is that Roller is claiming that she's the new baddie CEO, and we know that is cap, okay? That is cap with a capital C-A-P, all right? I don't care what nobody say. We're seeing what's happening with this casting and stuff like that. We see what, like, you're going to be able to judge both sides, right? Do I trust a lot of the casting that come to baddies and stuff like that? No. A lot of the editing and stuff like that. But obviously, we're all watching for a reason. We're entertained. I feel like Natalie knows what she's doing, you know, for the most part, as opposed to Roller. You know what I'm saying? Natalie has been literally, when I think of, you know, reality TV Hall of Fame, I put Natalie up there. She has been doing this bad girls, baddie stuff for what, 17 years? You know what I mean? 16, 15 plus years. So I honestly just feel like, you know, Rolie and these hoes need to put some respect on her name, okay?
Bitch, calm down.
So Natalie lets it be known. Natalie has words for Roller after claiming she's been doing her job and is basically the new baddie CEO. Let's go.
The live said, Natalie came to Africa and I did her job. I'm talking about Rolie because she just put a post up
and her post was she's gonna beat my ass and fuck me up and whatever you're not. We probably won't even be in the same room. You don't even know what the fuck's going on because it's my show. Dummy. It's my show. I know what the fuck's going on. So again, like I said, you're not gonna do shit, bitch. You're not. So shut your fucking mouth, pay attention, and listen up. Again, you went on to say on a podcast that you did my job on Baddies Africa because you got to know the girls. After 17 years as the CEO, no, I don't live in the house anymore. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Natalie, great T game, by the way, if y'all didn't know. I swear she be repeating a lot of stuff we be saying over here. I ain't gonna lie. Didn't I say that, y'all? I said, Roller, you're just describing a shift leader. You know what I mean? The little area manager at your job or something. Natalie don't have to be besties with all these girls. She don't have to be in the house with y'all. She don't have to, that's your job, I guess, right? She the CEO.
I'm sorry, but I did get to know some of the girls. I think Fauna knows me. Cold Killer knows me. I got to know K Rican a little bit. These are girls that I actually, Tavy, baby, yes. She came on tour with me. I made sure all my girls got money the whole motherfucking summer. They got money. Did you put money in their pocket? No, I don't think so. I don't even think you took any bookings this summer. Because your fat ass sat the fuck on the couch and played video games all summer. Now, if you want to be a gamer, I suggested, ain't nothing wrong with gaming, and ain't nothing wrong with being fat, or big, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. You didn't do shit all summer. You didn't put no money in no bitches' pockets. You didn't even put no money in your own pocket. Matter of fact, I got multiple promoters that messaged me, said you missed your flight to Baltimore. They had you booked, you didn't show up. No show, god damn. I said, oh gee, a no show? You fucking the brand up. You're not building the brand. You're fucking the brand up, but you want to be the CEO.
Oh, she exposing Roller. Remember, Roller didn't show up to the premiere either because she was scared of Daisy. Y'all forgot about that situation? Yeah, so she over here exposing Roller.
Clock it.
I need one promoter to come in my live right now and tell me I didn't show up to a booking. I did 65 cities last summer, and I did about 30 this summer. I only had to work half the time because I raised my motherfucking price. I made more money this summer than last summer and worked half. One promoter, get in the live right now and say I didn't show up. Bitch, I can tell you right now, I'll give you $1 million. Motherfucker say I said I was going to be somewhere and wasn't there. You're fucking up the brand, but you want to be the boss. Shut up, bitch. Number one. Number two. And no, I'm not mad. I'm not. I really don't care. I'm letting you guys know what it is. Number two. You proceeded to say you did my job the whole time. What job did you do? Just slept in the house? You thought I was going to give you a hotel? Girl, that's more money. You gonna sleep in the house with the newbies till you make me some more money. A hotel? No, not happening.
Natalie said what she said. Argue with your mama. All right. Basically, Rollie, mind your damn business and shut up and tend to the hoes in the house while I actually do the real boss moves. All right. She said you ain't showing up the bookings. You ain't really even booked like that, which is true. Look, you see how often we saw even Fanta, Cold Colorist, Tavy, obviously the big three. You know what I mean? These girls was book, and I'm talking about outside of Natalie. Book all throughout the all throughout the season. I didn't really see Roller out like that. You know, so
Clock that T, bitch.
And she like, yeah, I manage the girls in the house and they call me the CEO. She like, yeah, I'm not in the house with y'all. Like, and I'm not booking you no hotel, ho. Stay in the house with them. I feel like she clocked T. I don't care what nobody said.
Clock that T.
All right. So Roller, okay. Roller responds, okay. Roller says, LMFAO, been there, done that, on One More Chance. Has snack packs been out? I don't need a damn thing from her. I have a whole video game being created as we speak. Not for just myself, but for the fans. A video game. A Rollie video game y'all playing that? And the other baddies to make money, and no, it's not a phone game like she has. It's a PC game that everyone is familiar with. And not to mind y'all, she told me I had a Rollie blunt and made me her brand ambassador for her Mary Jane and never came out with it. It took 3 months to pay me 5 bands for a pop-up booking for her Mary Jane launch that got powed up. Please keep that, keep what you have. Whoa. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out, y'all. I can't blame Natalie for that, for the pow, because let's be honest, the baddies do attract a certain audience, right? They be bringing the ratchets out, okay? So, I mean, it's pretty much up in the air about what will happen. Look at Nunu. Remember Nunu just popped up at a party or something like that. She got her chain snatched, right? We didn't seen at the auditions Scotty get attacked, right? We seen bookings where Jayla and Scotty get attacked. You know what I mean? Like y'all, y'all, come on, let's be honest. It's a lot of unstable creatures that are fans of baddies, and they think real life is baddies. You know what I mean? You know, let's be honest. Remember, DTB got attacked by Pretty P's sister off camera, by the way. Like, this was, you know what I mean? And she got arrested for that. It's a lot going on. Y'all, they crazy. So I can't put that on Natalie. I can't put that. But the whole paying you for the situation, I can see how that goes. Like, yeah, that was kind of crazy, especially as much money Natalie has. That 5 bands, she could have just cashed at that to you, right? And then her being the brand ambassador, I understand that, but y'all know business, you know, goes up and down, you know, especially if it's not contracted, if it's not on contract, on paper, the ink isn't dry, right? So I don't know about this whole baddie blunt thing when it came to Rollie. She said it just never came out. I don't know what happened with that, but then again, it's believable because we know Bree from Bad Girls Club and Baddie South, Baddie South. She created Baddie Shot O'Clock, and look how Natalie trademarked it and took it. So I can see both sides of it. But the whole pow situation booking, y'all, that comes with the territory. Y'all be booked at these hole in the wall clubs sometimes. Y'all be in the hood. Baddies fans definitely attract a certain crowd. And I'm not saying everybody don't watch baddies. I'm not saying that you know, people that's not about that life and in the hood or something like that don't watch baddies. But even if that is the case, there's still a certain audience. People be liking violence. And like I said, some people are delusional as hell, so they believe that baddies is real life, you know?
Whoa, you guys are delusional.
You don't know how to act towards your man? Keep talking. I'm gonna come in there and put my foot so far up your... Come on in here, Jody Joe. A house full of women, cuz. House full of sensitive ass females. Dealing with they damn hormones. Y'all some unstable creatures. See, I ain't gonna say the B word. I'm gonna say unstable creatures. It's my new word for y'all.
Mama, don't say nothing. I'm telling you. Say anything, it's gonna get worse. He about to leave.
Yeah. So, Roller actually responds to Natalie again in this same live. And Natalie was saying some crazy stuff, y'all. She was even talking about being pow and stuff, y'all. She crazy, y'all.
And I only made so many of them. It's like one of like 2,000 of them to get that box, the fun box. And I can show you. I'm going to go get my box. But this is the type of shit I'm talking about. I'm not about to sit up here and keep playing with bitches that want to be the CEO, but ain't sold a motherfucking thing. I want to be the CEO, but don't want to get the fuck up and work. I'm the CEO, but don't make it to your flights. I'm the CEO, but don't fucking get to the clubs and you're a no-show. I'm the CEO. But want to game all day, but don't even own your own gaming platform. Like, if you gonna game, bitch, at least come into my universe. And let's baddie universe and steal each other's cars. And when you jack this one, and when you jack her, and you steal her car, and you shoot her in the head with her own gun, you over here talking about baddies post for me driving off.
Oh, she talking about some GTA style type of game. Okay, I didn't know she was talking about that first. Okay, that makes sense. That would be kind of crazy. A baddies game, kind of like Grand Theft Auto. Okay.
And when you jack her and you steal her car and you shoot her in the head with her own gun, you over here talking about baddies post for me driving off. It's weird. It's delusional. It's insane. You're not a bad bitch. You're just not. It's okay though. I'm gonna help you.
Okay, so Roller says, I love getting under this woman's skin. It's hilarious. Yeah, I think y'all just be pushing storylines too. I'm tired of y'all pushing these same whack ass storylines. Like, we didn't see Natalie and Roller get into it how many times, y'all? This actually goes back to Baddies South. You know?
What the fuck is that?
They think we slow. We peep the game. Y'all just pushing another storyline. Y'all just pushing a storyline. We get it.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Speaking of storylines, if y'all didn't know, Slimy, Officer Crystalberger, all right, Lieutenant Slimy reporting for duty because, she's going to be on Baddies USA, and she wanted to let us know about her hit list. Apparently, she has no hit list, okay? And I noticed a lot of the baddies have been saying that, and I'm like, why are y'all, okay, I guess they go just let some real beefs develop, because I think that's a good reason why the show's going to be 2 months. This is the longest season ever. They're going to be filming for 2 months. Usually they film between 30 to 40 days. This time they will be filming for 2 months. And it's going to be a big cast. It's 30 plus girls. I think it's going to be even more added when it comes to replacements, and people are going to be leaving the show early. Y'all know how that go, right? So we'll see how this goes.
So yeah, since everyone wants to know, I don't have no smoke with nobody. I don't know. I know a lot of the, most, like a couple of the girls I know, they're like my sisters. So I'm saying, but other than that, so realistically, I don't have no smoke with nobody.
Bro, the eyelashes, the wig, the fake black scent. It's just a mess. I'm so tired.
While you have a chance, you need to be trying to get an education because your looks ain't gonna get you paid. Because you're not that cute. And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
You having a hit list is insane anyways. You a punching bag. Like, you not like that. You gonna get beat up. She gonna be one of the ones that's just getting beat up. Slimy is not a factor, y'all.
You're not like that. Bitch, you pineapple, coconut, juice, sweet. How fuck is we saying, bitch? You sweeter than sweet, bitch. On the dead homies, bitch.
Yeah, man. Any food. Let's talk about this, you guys. All right. So if you guys did not know, Tavy went out of her way to throw shade at Summer. Yeah, she went out of her way to throw shade at Summer not too long ago. I want to say a couple days ago. Y'all know Summer was talking about Ahna, right? She got into a fight with Ahna and she was throwing shade at Ahna. And Tavy took it upon herself to jump in and just start talking trash and throwing shade at Summer. Like, oh, she always got something to say, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, girl, all right. They actually got beef, though. You jumping into they beef. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they got they don't have cognitive dissonance. You know what I mean? So now you always talk about Summer hopping in somebody else's stuff and got something to say, but here you go. And I'm mad I can't find that post. We reacted to it. But, she basically jumped in after Summer, threw shade at Ahna. It was this post right here when she threw shade at Ahna. Talking about she need an ice pack, bag stunner to show her forehead. Now show yours, boo. Right? So Tavy went out of her way to be like, oh, girl, you always got something to say. Shut up. Somebody go shut your mouth and blah, 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 right? So Summer actually responds, right? Because Tavy actually did a photo shoot for her baddies, for Baddies USA, right? And Natalie, who I think she's eating her booty, allegedly says, so cute, I love this. Summer throws shade and says, and actually tags Natalie and says, B, stop lying. It's given obituary. Oh! Tavy said it's given 48 hours because they're going to be filming in less than 48 hours for Baddies USA. So she says she got that. So just giving the big three more story. I told you, I don't care who joins the show, y'all. It's still going to be the big three show. Summer's still going to be the star. I don't care who they bring on the show. Because everybody gravitates towards hating the big three. People like to be fan favorites, so they're going to go, against who the fans don't like and stuff like that. And some of these beefs are going to be natural as well, because we know Summer does rub people the wrong way, Dolly, Lex, and stuff like that. But yeah, so she want to fight her. But it's funny because I'm like, you started it. You threw shade at Summer first. You know what I mean? But okay, I guess it is what it is. So people was like throwing shade at Summer because of course they taking Summer side, and they're like, they taking Tavy side because remember they don't like Summer. And they were like, oh, Summer, you had the worst photo shoot, right? And I'm not gonna lie, Summer photo shoot was the least creative. It was given, I didn't like it. I really didn't like her, yeah. She says, make America Summer again. All right. I didn't really like her what's the name? But what I will say, all right, y'all can take this for however you want it. Summer got a little booty on her now too, huh? Okay. All right. So, hear me out. All right. It is giving ghetto. I will say this. It is giving ghetto. Okay. I will say she had the worst photo shoot, right? But we got to throw shade. I don't care. It's not shade because it's honest. At least Summer look like Summer. This don't even look like Tavy, y'all. I don't know. Is it Facetune, Photoshop, and stuff like that? This not Tavy. All right. Let's look at Summer. You can clearly look at this photo shoot and off the bat, that's Summer. Right? This don't look like Tavy. We didn't watch this show long enough. That don't look like Tavy. I don't care what nobody say. So I said what I said. Argue with your mama. All right? I said what I said.
While you have a chance, you need to be trying to get an education because your looks ain't gonna get you paid. Because you're not that cute. And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
Argue with your mama.
Ma,
don't bring me back out to the
fuck these people. For real. Suck my dick.
Nigga, what?
What you start talking about?
Still pretty. On my mama, on my daddy, bitch.
All right. But it is what it is. I mean, so I guess we go see Summer versus Tavy. All right. They still pushing these whack Africa storylines. So it's basically, is it going to be 3 seasons in a row now, y'all, where it's everybody versus the big three? Is y'all not understanding y'all making them the stars of the show as much as y'all hate them? It is what it is. I don't think Summer care.
And I'm about to get on your motherfucking ass. You clock it.
Unpopular, popular opinion. Summer is going to be the star of the show still, again. The big three going to carry for a whole nother season. They going to bring 30, 40 all-stars, 40 girls from 50 girls from previous seasons, and I guarantee you it's still going to be the big three show. How much y'all want to bet? How much y'all want to bet? It's super obvious.
Clock it. At the end of the day gonna end, bitch.